problems, basically. So why the pipeline problem? Sorry, can I ask you to mute yourself because I can feel some noise. Thank you very much. And I have difficulty to speak over someone else. I'm Italian, and in Italy there is this big competition that is called Sanremo, and it's a music competition, very famous, all Italy, everyone stop, just look at the kermesse, and the winner will go to the Eurovision to compete with other countries. And one of the things that come out, and one of the question was asked, is why there is more male artists than women artists to this kind of competition. And the reply was, yeah, because this is the applicants that I have, and I'm most likely men than woman song. They're more good, so I choose that one. This is the director, artist director, and say, this is what I have, I work with that, that's it. And so I think it's important to reflect beyond Sanremo, beyond Italian culture and the kermesse, the musical kermesse, about this problem, because it's more wide than we think. Whenever we need to shortlist someone for a leadership role or artist role or whatever, something that is more likely male presence, we don't have in pipeline enough women or enough competent women. And so we can see, and people usually see, why this is happening, because men arrive there because they have more merits. They're better and at this job, so they're there because they're meriting what they're earning. They're owning their position. But we can challenge this point of view, because whenever we have a pipeline with mostly men than women, but we can say the same thing when we are in a multicultural society and we have only white people, or the minority is not represented clearly as the population is, we don't have a pipeline problem, we don't have a merit problem, we have a bias problem, where these kind of people, male usually, white male usually, we feel that more they have more merit to reach that higher position than other kind of people, women or minorities, for some kind of merit. But actually, if when we start at the beginning of the career and we go even further or beginning of our life, we can see that already there is a bias. People are encouraged in different ways to go and reach higher position. That can be leadership, that can be artistic position, and so on and so on, where usually men are seen more capable of singing or to be a leader, because the image that we have, the representation that we have of the leader, incarnates, embody the male representation. So we think that they are more merit to reach this kind of a position. But most likely they're more encouraged, they're more support along the way before reaching the pipeline that we have to choose. So it's most likely about whatever came before and how to try to balance this disadvantage in our workplaces. Sometimes I do this example that people are quite shocked. When women breastfeeding, when we are breastfeeding little boys, we are more likely to be patient when they have trouble to attach, or they take more time, they take their time to suck the milk, and so on and so on and so on. And we are really more patient. We are there, we are caring, we're encouraging. When we do the same with the female, with little girls, we are less patient. We pretend that they do better and quicker. And we are more angry or frustrated when this is not happening. And we don't do that on purpose, of course. We are not that mean. But it's embedded in ourselves because we expect different things from women and men. And these behavior start as earlier as breastfeeding. And can you imagine the differences of supporting, of encouragement, then men and women have along the line to reach that kind of position. So that's why it's important to try to help our workplace to challenge the pipeline problem and to understand what we can do to be supportive to everyone beyond the genders. So thank you for today.